Hello, this is going to be a very short video today. I'm just going to be doing a response to these tweets. Sarah C. At Sarah Cell Affix. And again, don't go harassing people, but I wanted to point out the stupidity of these tweets. And it reads, "Dear fellow white women, we have a bad habit of self-destruction." Sarah, I think you should be speaking for yourself there. There's lots of white women I know that aren't self-destructive. She goes on to say, "We have to stop aligning ourselves with white men." Why? What's wrong with aligning with white men? There's shitloads of white men that align with you. Why can't you align with them? There's also men of color, right? Black men, Chinese men, you fucking name it, who align themselves with white women when it's beneficial to them or beneficial to the white women that they may care about. Sarah goes on to say in her next tweet, "We are not one of the guys, socially or politically." Again, Sarah, you need to speak for yourself. There are lots of white women who, again, socially are one of the guys. And I don't know what the fuck you mean politically. She goes on to say, "They have and will actively try to ruin our lives." Who? White men? Why do you assume that white men are going to ruin your life? Should I assume that all white women are going to try and ruin my life? Isn't that sexist? Isn't that racist to assume white men are going to try and ruin you? She goes on to say, "It suits them." Them who? "And our alliance with them hurts non-white women." What the fuck are you talking about? Your alliance with white men? What do you mean an alliance? I mean, are you going to go to are you facing some kind of battle? Are you going to be, is your fiefdom going to be attacked? Is your kingdom going to be, is there a white women, empire that's going to be attacked if you have an alliance with the white men kingdom or some shit? Like, what the fuck is this tribalism bullshit here? This is the key. Women of color lead the way. Why? Well, what's better about women of color than white women? I don't understand why you put so much emphasis on women of color. And what someone's sex and gender has to do with leading in any way, shape, or form. Shouldn't the one who leads the way be the one best qualified to lead you into a direction that's positive for you? And I got news for you, but this weird hate shit you're tweeting, that's not going to help you. That's not going to be beneficial to you. That's the self-destructive attitude you have. If you don't care about non-white women, first, fuck you. Well, there are non-white women I care about, and there's white women I care about. And there's white men I care about, and there's non-white men I care about. So, but in general, no, I don't care about an entire demographic. Because I don't know an entire demographic. There are going to be people in that demographic that are good, and there are going to be people in that demographic that are going to be bad. That's how shit works, especially the larger the demographic. Second, you are hurting yourself. Wait. So if I don't care about all non-white women, I'm hurting myself. Yeah, no. That's, again, not how it works. I'm ashamed most white women went for Trump, but that's only our most recent act of violence. First of all, voting for Trump is not an act of violence. This isn't even an idiom or a euphemism or anything. It's just a flat-out, stupid fucking sentence. I'm ashamed most white women went for Trump. Yeah, why? Why would you be ashamed? White women, get your fucking shit together. Sarah C., get your own shit together first. Your racist, sexist, bigoted bullshit is self-destructive. So again, clearly you're only talking about yourself, and you're trying to get this tribal mentality bullshit out of all these fucking different demographics. She goes on to say, if you're a white woman uncomfortable with this kind of call-out, check yourself. They probably did. They probably checked in to see that you're an ideologue. They probably checked to see that you're clearly sexist and you're clearly racist. And you clearly have this self-important attitude. We don't require acknowledgement of basic human decency. We don't require acknowledgement of basic human... In other words, you're a horrible bitch. Got it. There's a reason women of color mistrust us. All women of color mistrust you? What horrible shit did you specifically you do? If you don't like it, be better. Yeah, you're not one to talk. And they've been telling us this for years. Who's they? You're telling me all women of color have been telling all white women they need to do better? Citation, please. But if you won't listen, ... listen to whom? Where's your source? Where's this fucking information you keep talking about? To them, first, fuck you. Second, listen to me. No. Why the fuck would I listen to you? You haven't said one intelligent thing in all these fucking tweets. Then, women of color must mistrust white women is founded. No, it's not. You should trust or mistrust someone based on how honest and sincere they are, and whether or not their interests are anywhere near your own. If they're working against you, well then, yeah, you should mistrust them. We need to get, or at least be skeptical of their motives or potential motives. We need to get sorted. Do you even know what the words you use mean? God damn. Okay, so apparently there's a response to this. Part of the reason white men will accept us in positions of power is because they know they can rely on us to help them uphold whiteness. What? We'll support white men when people of color challenge them. Even if we're talking about overthrowing the patriarchy 5 minutes earlier, because our loyalty to whiteness is that strong. Oh my God. Oh, this is so stupid. Okay, first of all, will accept us in positions of power is because they know they can rely on us to help them uphold whiteness. I don't give a shit about whiteness. I give a shit about justice. I give a shit about fairness. I give a shit about equality. I give a shit about treating people with respect and dignity that they deserve. Right, regardless of what that means, right? So if you're going around raping little children, the respect you deserve is my disrespect. I'm sorry, but this shit's just fucking stupid. We'll support white men when people of color challenge them. Wait, that doesn't even make any fucking sense. And what if the white men that you're talking about here aren't challenged by men of color or people of color because the white men are helping the people of color. During, you know, the 1960s, the whole civil rights movement, there was lots of white people who were helping black people because it was about equality, because it was about everybody being treated the same under the law. Justice is supposed to be blind. It shouldn't matter what your race is. It shouldn't matter what your religious beliefs are. It shouldn't matter like what you do on the second Sunday of each month. Right? What should matter is the content of your character, not any ascribed attributes. And for those of you who don't know, ascribed means things you can't change, like your race, your sex, and all this other stuff. Right? You can't change the color of your eyes. You can't change, I mean, you can try to change what they look like by using like special you know, lenses, you know, the things you pop onto your eyeball and they move around, you know, those kind of things, because those can change the color of your, the color of your eyes look like, but they can't actually change the color of your eyes, right? An ascribed is, and as opposed to achieved attributes. For example, getting a degree is an achieved attribute. So, yeah, these are ridiculous. These people are stupid. These people are racist and they're sexist and they're trying to call out other people for being racist and sexist, which is hypocritical as fuck, especially since you're basically saying these women hate themselves because they didn't vote for your candidate. Your candidate that said, vote for me, I have a vagina. Motherfucker, you also had that president saying, if you don't help women achieve in this country, then you're part of the problem and shit like that. I mean, I'm paraphrasing just a little, but she didn't try to help Michelle Bachmann get to the presidency. She didn't help Sarah Palin get to the presidency. Where was the you need to support women to become president then? Oh, that's right. She wasn't the one running. And what about Jill Stein? They didn't say help Jill Stein get elected president. Just Hillary Clinton, because she's the right kind of woman. Like, this is bullshit. I don't give a rat's. And this is someone who voted on the ballot for Hillary Clinton. Now, really, I was voting against Trump. But again, you know, I voted for Hillary because I thought she was the lesser of two evils at that point. And I didn't think the other candidates had a chance. And I didn't want Trump winning this state. So I didn't vote for Hillary nearly as much as I voted against Trump. I think Trump is going to be horrible for this country. If you disagree, fine. My friend Nick disagrees with me on this all the fucking time. And I like Nick. I respect Nick, even though he voted for Trump. And he's perfectly right. And there's a lot of friends that I have who voted for Trump. I have no problem with them. They voted their conscience. I voted my conscience. I voted based on the information I had. They voted on the information they had. I think some of their arguments are bullshit. Fine. That's perfectly fine. They thought some of mine were bullshit. We disagreed, you know, vehemently, but we did so intellectually, honestly. And because of that, we respect one another. And that's the way it should be. This whole tribal mentality, if you voted for Trump, then you have self-destructive tendency. No, fuck you. You're full of shit. And the people who voted, a lot of the people who voted for Hillary, even the people at my church, have said ridiculously stupid shit, even though they're highly intelligent. So, yeah, that's my rant for today. That's me responding to these stupid tweets and comments. Have a good day. Like, subscribe. My Patreon's in the down below. And have a good week, everyone. I'll try and make more videos like this if you like. So if you want me to make different kind of videos, put it in the down below. And thank you, Peach Bailey, because you're the one who brought these tweets to my attention.